Listen to those birds. Anyway, good morning. Wolf here again. Still at Moosalamoo. I forgot what campground I was at. Still at Moosalamoo Campground. So today I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to pack up. We're heading over to Crow's Nest Campground in Newport, New Hampshire after this. So right now I'm up in Hancock, Vermont. And I'm going to meet up with my friends Karen and Steve back in Newport, and we'll spend another couple of nights there. So that's today's agenda. Now let's listen to these birds. So this is what I'm going to be making my breakfast on this morning. A little frying pan here. This actually belonged to my uncle who passed away a few years ago. Had it in my possession since then, but never did anything with it, so I think it's about time I did. So Wagner, 6.5-inch Wagner, so perfect for making just a simple, small breakfast for myself here. But I'll be making bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant this morning, and with a hash brown on the side. This is my first time using this pan. I don't know how good the seasoning is on it, so I'm going to give it a quick spray with olive oil. The thing about the smaller pan is it's going to be a little bit more efficient, so I won't need to use as much fuel either. Up. Get this bacon out of the package here sometime before the thing overheats. The bacon is ready to come off the pan. A little too well done again. I seem to be good at overcooking the bacon. Oh well. Well, bacon didn't stick to the pan, so that's good, and it'll help the seasoning some. Next task is we got to get the bacon grease dumped out. Same thing again, another dose of spray here just to be sure. One. And we need eggs. Must have eggs. I'm hearing a truck. You'll be hearing trucks out here. That'll cook nice and fast, isn't it? And gooey too. Alright. That up. That's cooking fast. Oops, that didn't work. Oh well. There we go. Alright. Got the thing flipped over. Probably should have had that on video, but oh well. Too late. Put some bacon on. Very well done bacon. Some cheese. Starting to warm up nicely again. Dropped down to 48 degrees overnight. It was downright chilly. But now the temperature's coming back up as the sun comes out. Seems like it's up in the mid-60s right now. I'll be able to switch back into a t-shirt very shortly. Alright, well, the cheese on top didn't melt as well as I was hoping it would, but we'll have to make it work. Let's see now if we can actually get this off the pan with this gigantic spatula that's bigger than the pan itself without dropping anything. Oops, without dropping the whole pan on the ground too. Here would be nice. Alright. look at that. We got it. All right. And that's the hash brown. Okay, let's see if we can flip this over without it breaking. Haven't had too much success with that lately. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Alright, breakfast is done. All cooked on my uncle's old 6.5-inch Wagner cast iron pan, so we'll see how that comes out. And just a little chilly now because I just had a nice chat with a couple people who came by here. I guess they came up from the Midwest, and they flew out to Providence, Rhode Island, and then rented a car and drove up here where they flew in with all their camping gear. That was pretty neat. Nice compact setup. Definitely not not my style of camping because I pack too much stuff all the time. But that was nice. They came by and they were curious about my van and things like that. Asked me some questions about it. So that was fun. So guys, if you found my YouTube channel and you're watching this, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, let's see how this breakfast came out here. Oh, good. Excellent. Alright, we're all cleared out. Everything's packed up, put back in the van. Had a little bit of water to the fire pit there because it was still smoldering a little bit from last night. And you can see the campsite's all empty. Nothing left. We're ready to go off to our next stop. Go down the other direction down the dirt road, explore some of that area. And then I guess we're gonna head down 100 and head towards Newport, New Hampshire. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do here, a little extra charge into the battery system here. Get the engine started first. There, turn that on. And turn that on. Okay. Now you can't read it as it's too dark, but it says 13.2 volts right now. So it's time to go. We're on our way to Moosalamoo Campground. It was a fun visit here. It's time to head back south a bit. I meet up with my friends Karen and Steve, and we're going to get into someplace where I get some cell phone service. I'm having some problems with my hotspot. I'm not sure what was going on with it. Doesn't seem to want to work out here, and I don't know why. I can find out if it broke, or if there's just some weird reason it doesn't pick up the AT&T signal that's very strong out here. So I'll figure that one out. We'll play around with it a bit at the next stop, where I know I've got internet to work off of anyway. Meantime, we've got a little bit of a ride ahead of us. A lot of gravel roads to deal with. right side up for a change. So I'm back at Crow's Nest Campground in Newport, New Hampshire. Waiting for my friends Karen and Steve to pull in. I guess they just got here, so they're checking in now. So we're waiting for them to come around here. So we got the site set up here. We actually got one of their tent sites this time, Site 101. So lots of room for a tent setup over here, but it was perfect for my setup because I don't need to be on the grid. I don't need the electricity, I don't need the water, I don't need the hookups. So hopefully my battery holds out, though. I probably should have grabbed a site with electricity just because I don't know if my battery's going to do, how my battery's going to do on this trip, but we'll see. Anyway, I did charge it up a bit on the way over here, and I do have the emergency backup battery if this one dies on me, which probably will. So I'll probably be on the backup battery before the night's over. Well, before the day over, night is over tomorrow, I should say. I'll probably be fine tonight. Also, my van seems to have developed a squeak on the way out here. I'll have to have that looked at some point, or try to figure it out myself. So I'm not sure what's up with that. That's going to get pretty annoying fast, especially if it squeaks every time I move around inside my van at night. So we'll have to get that taken care of somehow. But otherwise, we're here. We're set up. I think we're ready to go. It'll be a quick stay here, but it's a nice campground. One of the nicer privately owned commercial campgrounds, especially up in the tent section. It's kind of quiet over here, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's wait for my friends to arrive here and see what happens the rest of the trip. About time you show up. I'm in the process of making myself some chicken parmesan casserole for dinner tonight. We're here at Crow's Nest Campground. I got to use my new pasta pot again. Worked out well. A small fire going in the fire pit. And I'm trying out something a little bit new with the awning. I actually have it attached to the crossbars that I've been playing around with. Experimental crossbars up here. And look! I can open the door and it doesn't hit it. That's what I need. I need to get up some, but unfortunately I didn't reach the last crossbar over there, so I need a bigger tarp. That's what I need. That, and once I get all these crossbars settled, I'm going to put a track across the edge of it to attach the awning to. And eventually I'll probably get a proper manufactured awning that'll be faster and better. So today was a bit of an adventure. Woke up this morning in Moosalamoo Campground, Hancock, Vermont. Had to drive several miles of dirt roads and then a long trip down first Route 73, then 100, and everything else. It took me probably about 2 hours or so to get here. And all that while there, I was charging my batteries up too. You know, I don't have a huge amount of battery capacity. I have, what do I have? 4 38 amp hour sealed lead acid batteries, basically. I'm not even sure if they're AGM batteries. They were given to me for free, so that's what powers my house system in the van right now. So what I did, I have this 8 amp battery charger. Plugs into AC, puts out 8 amps, charges like a car battery type thing, and the lead acid batteries and that sort of stuff. So I took my 300 watt power inverter, which is the only inverter I have in the van, unplugged it from the house batteries and plugged it into one of the cigarette lighters in the van while I was driving out here and charged my batteries up. So as I've talked about in previous videos here, I've pretty well drained the batteries out within less than 3 days, and most of my camping trips are a 3-night trip, so I get about 3 days, and by the time I'm into that 3rd night there, my battery's getting really low. So I'll end up switching over to my 50 amp hour lithium pack that I built, a little portable pack. my emergency backup battery. And we'll finish the trip off with that. But so far we're sitting at 12.5 volts right now, and I'm drawing it down some because I'm running these lights. These lights probably suck in about an amp off the battery. They're 12 watts, so on AC that's not much, but on a 12 volt system with 12 watts it's going to be about 1 amp. So we're drawing the battery down with that, so I'll be shutting those back down again shortly. I just turned them on so I could shoot this video here so you can actually see me. But so I charged okay, let's try that again. I charged the battery up with the charger there while I was driving. It put enough charge in. I think we might actually get through the rest of this trip. If the sun actually cooperates tomorrow, we might make it. We'll see. We're already doing better than normally would be by this time on a trip. So to go along, we're going to add more solar and add more battery capacity to the system too. Man, I would love to put in lithium batteries for the whole system. In fact, I'd love to put in 400 amp hours of lithium batteries. Problem is, what I want to do is expensive. I mean, we're talking, the 200 amp hour battery is about $700, and I want to do 2 of them. So we're talking about $1,400, and let's face it, I'm broke right now. That's not going to happen. I don't have the money for something like that. So I think right now I may just do a patch type job. Go out and get myself a 100 amp hour AGM battery, not a lithium battery, an AGM battery, and just put that in line with the batteries I already have. That'll boost me to about 250 amp hours anyway of AGM type batteries, or sealed lead acid batteries, of which I can probably use about 125 amp hours, but still it'll come close to doubling my capacity, and I'll probably make it through most of my trips. That, and I got to wire in the alternator so it actually charges the batteries while I'm driving. That definitely would be a big help. More than 8 amps would be good. 2 more solar panels, giving me up to 300 watts of solar. And a few things like that. Maybe I'll even be able to start doing some video editing while I'm traveling too, something I'd like to be able to do. But yeah, I drain the battery system down too fast, so we got to work on that. But anyway, we got out here. We're now at Crow's Nest Campground, and spending some time with my friends Karen and Steve. Most of the afternoon today I did make that chicken parmesan casserole, which came out really good. A nice dinner there. Made too much, but so some of it ended up in the fridge. I think this is where we're going to end the video tonight. So once again, I want to thank my supporters for the help there, getting some gas money to get me out to these places. If you want to help out, you can buy me a gallon of gas, and every gallon helps a lot. So buymeacoffee.com/LWWolf, as in Lone Wandering Wolf. We'll get you to the site there where you can buy me a gallon of gas. It's basically, I'm just asking that it's in $4 increments, so buy as many as you feel you can afford, and anything, like I said, anything helps. Goes right back into the gas tank of the van here and gets me out on more camping trips so I can make more of these videos. So other than that, if you're enjoying these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit that like button. Love to hear any comments you have on these videos too. And other than that, thanks for watching. Remember, slow down and enjoy life, and we'll talk to you guys later.